Now we need to work on expanding our knowledge of inequalities. If I have -5 is less than x and less than 4, we know this is a compound inequality for an and statement. We would have x is greater than -5 and x is less than 4. But what if we use two or more statements? How would we write this? What if we had something like this, where we have a polynomial in the middle which still represents x? What we're going to do is we're going to split this up. Because we know it's an and statement, we're going to write and. As we can tell, the first step was to take this and expand it into each separate inequality. This is why it was important to know to write it in both forms. Now in each case, like before, we're going to isolate x in each separate equation. So -1, 2x is greater than -6, x is greater than -3. Don't forget to bring out that important and. And then on this side, again, isolate x, 2x is less than 3, x is less than 3 over 2. So, now we have x is greater than -3 and x must be less than 3 over 2. And this can be written like this, or it can again be written as, in the compound form, you have x is less than 3 over 2, and x is greater than -3. This would be your final answer, or this could be your final answer, whichever way you prefer to write it, or whatever the question is asking. Let's put all this to real-world example. So if Joe Schmo, who's a baseball player, gets 12 hits of his 33 at-bats, batting average equals .364. So we're just going to round to that. Now, let's say the question asks, we want to raise his average to 500. How many more hits per at-bat would he need to get? So we know 12 plus x, because x is the number of the number of hits he would need to get, plus 33 plus x. So this is the equation we would write. 12 plus x, 33 plus over 33 plus x is greater than 500. Because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to see how many hits we would get to get his average over 500. And of course, as many hits as we have to factor in to have many at-bats. Because only when he's at-bat can you get a hit. So let's solve this. So we're just going to solve this like a regular equation. So we're going to multiply this times 33 plus x to cancel this out, times 33 plus x. And we're going to get 12 plus x is greater than 0.5, because we don't need those extra zeros, times 33 plus x. Now that we have this, I'm going to bring this up here. We're going to distribute. So 12 plus x is greater than 16.5 plus 0.5x. Now, we're going to subtract 0.5x because it's smaller than the 1x. And we're going to get 12 plus 0.5x is greater than 16.5. We're going to subtract 12 from each side. And we get 0.5x is greater than 4.5. Divide out 0.5. And we get x must be greater than 9. So now we know to get an batting average over 500, x has to equal at least 10 hits. It's not 9 because we're saying that x has to be greater than 9. So therefore, 10 hits would be needed to get over that 500 batting average. Hey, thanks for watching this Crash Course video. To watch the previous video in this series, click here. To watch the next video in this series, click there. If you want to request a video, make sure you put it in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video.